All right, well, if you were in our studio right now, you'd be surrounded by the sweet smells of whiskey and Irish food. And we've got Grant Frew here and Jim from the band Billarney, and we're going to talk St. Patrick's Day and many other things.
Well, thanks for having us here again.
Oh, I love having you, Grant.
St. Patrick's Day, biggest day of the year for pubs all around the world. Really exciting thing, it falls on a Friday this year. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We've got a lot going on. We're going to start right out of the gates when we open at 11 o'clock. We have a lot of traditional Irish food this year.
Wow.
We're going to have a all-day Irish breakfast. Very traditional with the black and white pudding that a lot of people find quite interesting. We're going to have our house-cured bacon as part of that meal. We're going to do house-made corned beef and cabbage. I brought an example of a smoked platter, a smoked salmon platter. Who knew that Irish food could be so beautiful? We actually had this last year and it sold out right away, so we brought it back again. Irish chocolate stout cake. We're going to have that as a dessert as well.
Jim's drooling over there.
Yeah, so it really is a big day for Irish food, and we'll actually do it both on the Friday and Saturday. And you can't have a St. Patrick's Day, obviously, without the Irish drinks, so you have to have Guinness. We actually have a Scottish stout that was finished with an Irish whiskey cask, so an interesting beer. We also have some Irish ciders, both the Magners apple and pear cider, and the Teeling single malt Irish whiskey. Now, you and I have spoken about single malts numerous times before. So what makes this interesting, again, 100% malted barley, one distillery in Ireland. But some of the whiskeys in the Teeling are actually 23 years old, and a lot of the whiskeys are exposed to different wine casks. So port, sherry, Madeira, white Burgundy, Cabernet Sauvignon. So you get lots of toffee, and you get vanilla, and you get the oak and the tannins, and it's such an elegant whiskey. So we'll have that available that day as well. And of course, we have to have the traditional entertainment. So we'll have the Regina Police Services pipes and drums. We'll have the Prairie Gael School of Irish Dance, and of course, when they put on those hard shoes and they're stomping on a wooden floor, it creates quite a ruckus in the brew pub. And then we have Billarney. So they're a huge acoustic band, and it's really going to give a nice kitchen feel to the brew pub that night. So it's going to be great.
So tell us about your band, Jim.
Well, it's not my band. I do play in it. It's a band that's Bill O'Shea started, and hence the term Billarney. It's not Blarney like the Blarney Stone. It's Billarney, named after Bill O'Shea.
Got it.
And we're primarily a fiddle-based band, so there are up to 8 fiddlers doing the melody, and we have a fantastic harmonica player who plays melody as well. Then there's the back row who plays the rhythm section. So there's a couple of guitars, mandolin, a bass player, and the Irish drum, the bodhrán.
Wow.
So we have, it's a big band. We fill the stage up quite nicely at Bushwhacker.
Good. Now, I see there's a $5 cover charge, but that must kick in at a certain time?
Yeah, it kicks in at 4:30. So an hour before we tap the firkin and the festivities start. We suspect that, again, being a Friday, people are going to go into work and then they're going to take an extended weekend lunch. So, yeah. It'll be a great time.
Good. Tap the firkin. Now, you making a special firkin?
Right. We're going to use our oatmeal stout and infuse it with both vanilla and Irish whiskey. So we tried that a few years ago and was very well received.
All right. Now, you've brought something for us to taste here.
Yeah, we need to try the Teeling, and this is not widely available. First time I ever tried it again was just a couple weeks ago, but lots of toffee, and we talked about the wine casks, so you're going to get some fruit, and I mean, I can talk about it all day, but let's give it a try and just see what you think.
To St. Patrick's Day?
All right, to St. Patrick's Day.
All right, here we go. That's nice.
Look at that, you did the whole thing.
Wasn't I supposed to?
Well, some say you want to sip on it and appreciate it.
Did?
Well, that was a sip.
That was a sip.
Okay.
All right. So St. Patrick's Day coming up March 17th, because that's the day it falls on. But you said you're going to do something a little extra on Saturday.
Yeah, if
it's too much fun.
I hope we're going to have some of this food left over. It'll be a 2-day event for us.
Good. And it's starting at 11?
11 a.m. is when all the food is going to start on Friday, and then the entertainment Friday will start at 5:30 with the tapping of the firkin.
Good, and there's going to be a whole lot of stuff going on. Sounds like fun.
Can I just make a plug for all the proceeds that we get from the music we play and goes to the North Central Kids Music Program. And so I believe, and Grant, you can elaborate, some of the funds from the evening will be donated to that program. And it's a program in the North Central area that that provides instruments, so fiddles, guitars, drums to kids and lessons for free, so that they can learn to play the music. So the tip there's a tip tuba there that comes in handy for people. So the more you eat and drink and tip, the more money goes to the North Central Kids music program. And the website will be up, I believe, after the interview is over.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, and maybe I'll see you March 17th.
All right.